Hello, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail. So it's been a little bit since I've done stuff for it. I guess it's been like a week-ish. Because the last thing we did was unlock the expert dungeons, the two of them, so that I could finally do expert roulette. And that's been helping me gather the tomes that I need for Uh, I mean, for maybe this, but probably not. I guess we'll have to see about that one. But basically, what's happening with this is we just got normal raids released. Because of that, a lot of things are going to change. Maybe. They're also going to change again once we get the actual crafted gear coming out too. We have 2 weeks? Yeah, 2 weeks until that happens. So, oh, and then new tome gear too. Yeah, this will definitely be updating then. Because usually you just buy or craft a whole set of the new crafted set when you start. But, I mean, I can do poor man's bis, right? Crafted, some normal raid gear, some tome gear. Especially since I'm still not 100% sure what I'm going to be playing for Savage. So, most likely I will be playing Samurai. But I suppose there's still a chance I'll play Summoner, so I'll keep my options open. Summoner is also what I just play in roulettes, because if you're a Samurai player, you'll know that low-level Samurai does not feel good to play. Whereas Summoner just doesn't really change, which is good. I don't know if some people think that's a bad thing or what, but I think being able to essentially have the same rotation, I guess, is nice. Because then you don't have to adjust for the different levels. Because like level 50 Samurai is when you finally get to have all 3 of your stickers. Because before that you only have 2. And then after that you start getting Kenki. So yeah, it's just easier to play Summoner. And Summoner has a raise as well, which makes it even better. Because there have been times where I've saved runs because I've been able to raise a healer. So that's why we're gonna be playing Summoner today as well. But I think I've stalled enough. So now we can actually start the normal raid story, because I'm interested to see what it's going to end up being with the GPU tower. Because I know they showed off a little bit of the first fight. And I guess it's supposed to be like a tournament, but we'll see. Let's get started. A new challenger appears. That's me. Hello. Ah, I found you at last. You, my good sir, were born to be a star. Okay. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Metim, Head of Strategic Management at Ascension Arcadia, the premier enterprise of entertainment in Solution 9. Our flagship facility is the Arcadian, a combat arena. It is there that we host the Ascension Arcadia Championship. The AAC. It is the pinnacle for fighters in Alexandria, and I want you to be among them. Okay. As you may have heard, circumstance had forced us to close the arena's doors for a time, but the time is right to reopen them. Yeah. Her Majesty's tragic passing has left our citizens disconsolate. What? Disconsolate? Like, inconsolable? By providing them with gripping entertainment, it is our hope to help them to forget their cares for a while. If we are to accomplish that, however, it would not do to show them what they have seen countless times before. No, they need something new. Someone new. And who better than he who not only protected our citizens from the king's army, but struck down the king himself? That was you, yes? Yeah. So it was. And so for your strength and valor, the president of the Federation has marked you to be the Arcadians' next great star. Just imagine it. An upstart, the people's protector, arrives on the scene and challenges the Arcadians' mightiest to rise up as grand champion. What could be more gripping, I ask you? For your part, you'll naturally be well compensated. The finest equipment Solution 9 has to offer awaits you after each and every victory. Alright. I dare say this has you enticed, but you needn't make up your mind right away. You're keen to test your strength and win rich rewards, then come to the Arcadian at the end of this avenue. The attendant will show you in. With that, I bid you farewell for now. I shall look forward to a favorable response. Okay. Let's look up at the Arcadian. Yep, there it sure is a GPU tower. I don't think the lighting on it is RGB enough, though. Could use some more cycles for the colors. Man, could you imagine? Alright, then. You're the attendant? Ooh. What is this outfit? Ah, Gel. Master Matum has been expecting you. If you would follow me, I'll take you to him. Okay. So what's inside here? Oh, the green room. This room isn't green. You came. Take this. Oh, by this I take it you will fight in the Arcadian. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to the fold. Now then, I shall explain to you. What are these? I like their eyes. You look like you've got some fight in you, I suppose. Still, you can only be so strong without being a soul shifter. You wouldn't last long against any of us. Well, aren't you just a treat? I look forward to meeting you on stage. You're a puny candle before my roaring flame. Make it to me, and I'll blast you out of the ring. I see. Why are two of them using last tier's crafted set? Those are some of the fighters you will face. They are all characters, as you can see. But I hope you do not take offense at their words. Consider it their way of welcoming you. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. As I've mentioned, the Ascension Arcadia Championship is a fighting competition. The realm's mightiest duke it out in a bid to become the grand champion. I've no doubt that all Alexandrians would be captivated by your journey as a challenger and cheer you on as you fight your way up the ranks. And speaking of ranks, the fighters of the Arcadian are divided into 3 tiers: light heavyweight, cruiserweight, and heavyweight. Why not just lightweight? What's a light heavyweight? The ultimate objective is to become the undisputed champion in all the tiers, and thereby rise up as the grand champion. Okay. As a rookie, your campaign begins in the light heavyweight tier, where you must defeat your 3 rivals ranked therein. Aren't there usually 4 floors? Goodness gracious me! I almost forgot to mention a most important thing. The Arcadian has its own repository of feral souls, which our fighters utilize in battle. So potent are these souls, they alter the fighter's very forms. Lest you wonder, it is the potencies of the souls employed that separates the championship's 3 tiers. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to be a snake person. Now, I'm given to understand you do not use a regulator. Even when you face the king, you did not rely on souls of any kind. That is most impressive indeed. Be that as it may, it would be egregiously unfair for you to compete with naught to balance the scales. Fortunately, here at the Arcadian, we also have the souls of former champions in storage. We'll use them to create allies to fight alongside you. Oh, well that's how I get my friends. And to make sure they work with you like a well-oiled machine, we'll draw upon your memories to fine-tune their appearance and abilities to your liking. The arcane manifestation of... I mean... Was it? I think it sounds more like the endless. As the manifestation of Golul Jaja was like the thing with Harchafon and Misael. It was just kind of like the spirit showing up. It sounds a lot like the Endless. Endless? Not familiar with that term, but I assure you there's nothing untoward in the technique we employ. It simply brings forth a temporary simulacrum. And for the purposes of evening the odds, I believe 7 of these simulacra would suffice. What do you think? Yeah, me and 7 of my friends. The souls in your repository should be set free. I'd expected that you might harbor reservations about the use of souls. Those who hail from outside the barrier often do. And so I have a proposal. An additional incentive, if you will. For each victory you claim, I shall release the souls of those who fought beside you. And you, my friend, would be the star who brings fresh change to the Arcadian. So, what say you? Are you willing to fight under those terms? I guess. Excellent. Now, I would tell you more about the Arcadian. Let us save it for after your first bout. After all, it'd be pointless if you end up losing straight away. No, don't worry. I won't lose. Oh wait, there's the green in the green room. I see it all the way over there. Alright, you. With that, I officially welcome you as a fighter of the Arcadian. When you're ready to take to the arena, you need but say the word. Yay. Yeah, okay. So those are the tokens, which I probably won't be picking up any right now. Just because these are usually weekly capped. So I'll wait until they figured out like the Bis set before I take anything. Oh boy, materia. Guess I'll take the crit one. You're ready then. Excellent. Rest assured I will be here to guide you in the beginning. Now, I shall introduce your first opponent. Pray look at the monitor. Oh. The cat. This here is Black Cat, feared as the claw in the dark. That's right. She's the one who took your measure earlier. Well, she's still a rookie herself. You'd be wise not to underestimate her. She has real talent and is expected to go far. Her pharaoh's soul is Kaith Palug. Palug? A terrible feline said to have pushed a legendary hero to his limits. It looks like a tiger. With its power, she becomes unimaginably nimble, and her very claws can rend steel. You'll need to keep your wits about you. Now, you should know that the ring is uniquely configured to complement the fighting style of your foes. This is in order to provide the audience with a spectacle. After all, we're first and foremost in the business of entertaining. Makes sense. On a similar note, I should mention that I'm also the commentator for matches. Leave it to me to squeeze every drop of excitement out of your fight. Now then, you'd best see to your preparations. May you emerge victorious in your debut. I guess I better sit up, huh? Which means I have to adjust my mic. Heavyweight, or light heavyweight M1. I was wondering. Because, like, they couldn't have it just be Arcadian for the tier. Because A is already used for Alexander. You know, I guess it's gonna be M1 through M12. Alright. Item level 685, am I not? Oh, I am. Oh, because I have my Alliance raid selected. Alright. AAC Light Heavyweight M1. I don't know if it's gonna take me a while to get used to M. Let's check out this place. Can I sit on these? I sure can. Wonder if they'll add this as a housing item then. And oh, I can sit on this. And I don't. No, it is just a chair. There's no other... Alright. This is where all the souls are kept. I can go out. Actually, I might as well go check out the gear. Because after I get into like the queue and everything, it should just bring me back to that instanced area. So there's no point in sitting there. Alright, I was right. This is where they are. I couldn't see them before. Oh. Let's look. I think I've seen this one already. Which, you know, this one actually looks pretty nice. The tank one. Oh. Okay, the maiming one is one that I thought was like a healer or caster one. Interesting. Oh, striking. No. How am I not surprised? Alright. Let's get these. Scouting is the same thing, but at least it's black and not red. Aiming is the same thing, but shorter? Interesting. Well, this is... wait, these little holes in the back? Okay, and then the front, interesting. I mean, I would have liked it better if it didn't have the little holes. But I guess it's okay. There's the healing one, yeah. Same thing, the white and red. Makes sense. Dawntrail. Oh, I guess. Here I am. This is cool. I like that they have like in-lore explanations. Interesting. She just turns into a Roth. Right? Go from Miko to Roth. We have a lot of Roth gals in this party. Is that different from punch? What's the name? Oh, it's not gonna be where it's in Savage. Oh no! What is this? Oh, that was almost dangerous. This is gonna be scary. I'm sure. Let's even go swift. What is going on? Biscuit again. Nothing one too far. I am not using Ifrit here. Oh no. What's Copycat gonna do? I wonder if the effect's gonna be worse than Savage. And I'm gonna be very sad if it is. I will use my mitigations. You can't stop me. They have done that instead of reviving. Oh, you know, that wasn't so bad. did it. It was definitely all me because... just... It would be nice if music dropped, though. Bravo, bravo. You're simply magnificent out there. President's eye for talent is keen as ever. So, now that you've had your first victory, or now that you have your first victory under your belt, I shall tell you more about the Arcadian. The championship traces its roots to a time in Alexandria long before the coming of the Turali people. It was very different in the beginning, though, with matches pitting recreated simulacra against each other. Okay. That's right, the very same that fought at your side. With the advent of soul-derived resuscitation, battles to the death between living combatants became the norm, and all without any actual deaths. The contest evolved once more after Zoralja was made king. It was he who proposed the use of feral souls to enhance one's flesh, leading to the technology for it being devised. So it was that combatants took on the power and likeness of beasts. The audience experienced newfound heights of excitement. However, when Zoralja raised the banners of war to embark on his conquest, all feral souls were reserved for the army's use. We had no choice but to suspend operations at the Arcadian. But couldn't you have just gone back to, like, regular fights? You didn't have to use the feral souls. What happened afterwards, I believe you know. Having gone mad, the king was vanquished by your hands, and shortly thereafter our beloved queen was taken from us. Though we are thankfully safe now, sadness and uncertainty darken our hearts. Some may think it in poor taste to resume the championship now of all times, but it is now most of all that the people need cheering up. And as I mentioned when first we spoke, we wish to help them forget their cares. Did you see how the audience roared when you, the upstart challenger, triumphed over our rising rookie? You have captured their imaginations, and I hope you will continue to do so. Oh boy. Can't believe I lost to someone who wasn't even using a feral soul. What are you? Damn it all, I can't leave things like this. Say, would you mind if I watched you for a while? Don't worry, I don't have any hard feelings, I'm just curious, that's all. About what you can do. Be my guest. She's so happy. Don't mind me. I'm just going to be watching you quietly. Hey, weirdo. As fickle as a feline, that one. But I do hope you won't hold it against her. Deep down, she has a good heart. I'm sure. Sweet poison. Oh, is it the other one, Diadochus? Although unexpected company has appeared, let us focus on the match ahead. Okay, I'm gonna need a sip of my drink then. Well, allow me to introduce your next opponent. Oops. Is it her? It sure is. Oh, not a bee or a wasp, I guess. This is Honeybee. Lovely, the darling of the Arcadian. Oh, Honeybee Lovely. I see. This is Honeybee Lovely, the darling of the Arcadian. As you can doubtless guess, she utilizes the soul of a bee. And an extremely venomous one at that. But rather than her poison, you should be wary of her ability to charm all before her. Not just a wasp. For in addition to her winsome charm, which serves her well as a songstress, she can produce the pheromones of a queen bee to enthrall even her foes. Those who fall under her spell delight in the torment she unleashes upon them. What? Which is why the audience will be spectating via special contraptions cloaked in holograms. It wouldn't do to have hundreds of people be enthralled. In short, there's nothing lovely about her, despite what she might claim you're in for a bad time. That may be so, but I have faith that you will prevail. Now sally forth and show us your mettle. Alright. M2, huh? I'm scared. Let's see how you hold up this time without a feral soul. Yeah. Alright. Surely this can only go well. Actually, how's my gear? I guess I could mend it. I mean, there's no harm in mending it. I have time. Since he is a DPS, I have all the time in the world. Alright, you're the mender. Excuse me. Why are you standing on the table? Thank you. Alright, I guess I can keep looking at this gear now. Spell speed? I don't know how much spell speed Summoner actually wants. I do like the coat. I wish we could preview the Savage one, because the only difference is that it would be dyeable. But, you know, I actually do like it in just the black and gold. Feels weird not having a shirt, though. Let's get pants. Okay. Pants are fine. Oops. Shoes. Oh, actually the shoes are pretty nice. Wait, let me look at the gloves. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. And I wear the hat. I can wear some of the hat. I guess. Someday. Surely. Aw. That's so cute. The audience are bees. But she's just supposed to be like an idol.
登場だ。激毒の愛、ハニービーラブリー。
Interesting. What are those shoes? Oh, that hurt a lot. Okay. Double. What? Oh, I see. So the people who only have one now. There's little hearts. Okay. Sure, it's just like an idol. That's so stingy and crazy. go. Early stop, only honeybees. My MT suffering. Guys, no. I still remember when people made fun of experience when it was first revealed. It's actually super good. And just no one knew.
得意技を食らった。しかしなんとか耐えている。
I do not like this.
両者譲らない激戦が繰り広げられています。立ち上がった。だが挑戦者はピンチ。挑戦者がダウン。立ち上がれるか。挑戦者なんとか立ち上がった。
I need a healer, LB. I guess it's only 3 people. It was more than that for sure, though. the only thing I'm confused about is there shouldn't have been any hearts. Because missing in the middle.
必殺技が炸裂、渾身の一撃だ。決まったー、挑戦者の勝利。 実況はメテムでお送りしました。
You know what? I'll do you. Alright, what do you have to say? You're something else. I sure am. Never mind that I was on the ground multiple times, but I still don't entirely know what hit me to give me the 3 hearts. Because the other person who had 2 hearts didn't get 3. What a performance that was. I knew you could do it, my friend. To think you actually managed to take Honeybee down. You're the real deal. With this victory, you're now eligible to challenge the reigning champion of the light heavyweight division. And as eager as I am to see you claim the crown, it will take some time to make arrangements for the match. While you wait, why not find yourself a second? That is, someone who supports you by gathering information on your opponents and giving advice on your training. Wait, if he needs a second, then please let me do it. Those who lose aren't allowed to fight for a while, so I'm free. But above all, I'd like to see the person who defeated me defeat everyone else too. As an active fighter, I suppose you would know your opponents better than most. If Jill is willing, then I certainly wouldn't object. I don't see why not. That's exactly what my answer would have been. You won't regret this. Now, if I'm to be your second, you ought to know my real name. I'm Yana. Okay. I look forward to working together. Okay, Yana. Young though she is, Yana is a certified fighter of the Arcadian. With her knowledge of your opponents, I believe she's a sound choice for your second. Let's head to my gym. It's a bit messy, but it's far more comfortable than this dreary old place. You seem to have everything well in hand. I'll excuse myself. I shall see you again when it's time for the match. Okay, more crit. Always want more crit. Alright, Yana. Why is there a child in the picture? Yana's yarn. Oh no. Yarna. Right then, follow me. The gym isn't too far from here. Hey, aren't you Jell, the fighter who doesn't use a regulator? I not only fight but win without using a feral soul. You're absolutely amazing. I'll be cheering for you from now on. I was so surprised when I saw you in the ring. You're the hero who protected us from the soldiers. I've been your biggest fan ever since. You'll win your next match too, I just know it. Yeah. You heartless fiend. How dare you embarrass our sweet honeybee like that? I hate you. Enjoy this feeling while you can, new blood. You'll be begging for mercy come your next match. Okay. My, the fans are quite riled up today. I understand the need to let out your frustration, but I wish they could find more productive ways to use that energy. But do excuse me. I'm something of a storyteller, and I have a keen interest in seeing how this championship unfolds. When you have a moment, I would love to ask you a few questions. Wait, you're Black Cat. What are you doing keeping company with the bloke who just beat you? That's probably why you lost. You ain't have any pride. Sorry. You don't have any pride. I'd much rather watch your sister fight. Nobody put on a show like Wicked Thunder. This is never ending. Let's get out of here. So Yana, who's Wicked Thunder? Looks like we managed to slip away. Come on, the gym's just over here. Okay. And here it is. Tri-Tails Training, the home of Alexandria's finest fighters. That being said, I'm the only one here at the moment. It's also my actual home. The first floor is where I live, and the basement is where I train. Now, don't be shy. Go on in and make yourself comfortable. Oh hey, it's greener than the actual green room. Would you look at that? It's a pleasure to meet you, mister. My name is Nayuni. Thank you very much for looking after my sister. Thanking him for knocking me out, are you? Anyway, as you may have pieced together, I have two sisters. And though they're gone now, our parents were originally from Tyrol. They happened to be in Yassilani when the dome appeared, and ended up trapped. Here, they took up work as hunters. They were always opposed to regulators and never wore them. And one day, they went out and never came back. Truth be told, I became interested in you because you reminded me of our parents. Like them, you're averse to using souls. We, on the other hand, don't see much of a problem with the practice. So, at our sister's urging, we started wearing regulators after mother and father died. It's only because they weren't wearing regulators that they passed when we can still remember them. Oh, that when they passed that we can still remember them, right? Because you forget people. Whether we're better or worse off for it, I can't say. I was too little to understand when it happened, but I've heard the story from my sisters. When I see you fight, I can't help but feel anxious. No, I say this knowing your stance, but won't you consider wearing a regulator in matches? If only to revive yourself should the worst come to pass. Nope. No can do. I'm afraid you can't change people's minds when it comes to soul use, Nayuni. It's a question of culture and upbringing. Rather than talk about such things, we should celebrate. You've won 2 championship matches now, Jel. This calls for drinks. We've only got energy tonics, but it's the gesture that counts, right? Sure. You're celebrating even though you lost? Listen, any time is a time for drinks. And a toast. Us and our energy drinks. I'm so tall compared to them. Who crushed their can? So, after what that delightful fan said outside earlier, I imagine you're curious about my sister. Her name's Eutrope, and she rose to be a top contender in the heavyweight division. She became a fighter to look after me and Nayuni first and foremost, but it turned out she was great at it. Hardly surprising, I suppose. She always excelled at anything she set her mind on. She was a natural at combat, and on top of that she mastered how to wield Electrope. Hold on, I have just the thing. Oh, video? Wow. Wicked Thunder. Oh, Wicked Thunder was her ring name. She harnessed the Levensteed's soul in conjunction with Electrope, and could shapeshift to adapt to her enemies in battle. I'm confident enough in what I can do. Eutrope herself taught me how to fight, but I could never emulate her fighting style. The thing is, she just disappeared one day without saying a word to us. She was so close to being immortalized, too. Right, you wouldn't know. All Arcadian fighters retire young. Feral soul transfiguration is just too much of a burden on the body. Those who fight to the age of 20 are immortalized in the Ascension Arcadia Hall of Fame. This comes with the privilege of moving to the luxury residences in the Everkeep's upper level, where they can live out their days in comfort. Eutrope threw all of that away when she vanished. I just can't wrap my head around why. But that's enough reminiscing for now. It can't be long now before your next match, so let's head back to the Arcadian. Good luck, Jel. And please, be careful. Alright. Now I have to run back. Why didn't they take me back to the Arcadian? Alright. Well, I can use that to teleport the short way down. I feel so lazy doing that, but you know, it's whatever. Alright, at you. Here we go, Joe. I'll do my best to support you as your second. More crit. Revival heat. Oh no. If you win this next fight, you'll become champion of the light heavyweight division. Let's give it everything we've got. Okay. But who's my opponent? Who I'm fight? Right, let's take a look at your opponent. It's that guy in the weird gear, right? Sure is. Really having fun with these new face bones, huh? But that there, I regret to say, is the reigning light heavyweight champion, Brute Bomber. He uses the might of the Bomb King to ignite all hit he touches. That'll be the least of your worries. He's a dirty fighter who'll do anything and everything to win, the rules be damned. Countless of his opponents have had to be carried to the infirmary. You'll be fine, I'm sure of it. If you bested me, you can best the Brute Bomber too. Now go and blast that loathsome lout out of his own ring and come back here the new champion. If I become champion at the 3rd floor, what's the 4th floor? Oh boy. My gear is good, I guess. Well, I guess, I want to listen to the music though, so let me just sit down. It's like, I know they didn't have this out yet last time I checked. So, I'm curious when they will. I suppose I could also just grab anything that has like crit and direct hit. Because I'm gonna be grabbing these for Samurai, I guess? And then I need to make sure I hit the skill speed I need, but that should be fine because I usually play slow Sam. So it usually doesn't require that much skill speed. And even when it does, it's usually just putting some materia on pieces. I wonder if this is just gonna be full crafted again. Like, it makes sense. It just kind of feels bad. Actually, Yana, what do you say? Okay. Guess that makes sense. And I'm the shortest bun boy. I do really like her eyes though. Is there green and yellow? I wonder if they'll give us that option. To have like two-toned eyes. Or if they're going to keep that to like NPCs. Because if I had two-toned eyes, I could make my bun boy closer to my VTuber. I would technically need three-toned eyes to be able to do that, but you know, the blue and pink, it's close enough. Although I don't put the pink in my hair either. I do have some characters that have it, but not my main. My main ends in white. And I know some people actually like updated their characters for like after Shadowbringers to RP the whole Sin Eater stuff. But I just like the white because it looks like it's fading. That's the whole reason. I guess I could make it a light pink. But I don't know if I would. I wish I could make my eyes bright like those though. Cause like the eyes did get a bit brighter. Really hard to show here. But oh no. I still don't feel that bright. I don't know where I can stand that has like actual lighting. Does this have lighting? It's definitely easier to see in like daylight. But I don't know. I wish we could make our eyes more striking. Like really, really bright colors. Oh, here we go. But then I guess would it be too close to the ancients? Look at all my friends. This is gonna turn into a...
今宵も炸裂リングの惨劇が始まる。ハゼル悪意ブルートボンバー。
I see. Definitely, interesting. We'll go with that.
King の力で吹っ飛ばしてやるぜ。ついにブルートボンバーのお出ましです。
I'm gonna start with an A. Gotta start with a bunch of A's. That's a pink cluster. Interesting.
得意技を食らった。しかしなんとか耐えている。
Wider than it appears. That seems to be the whole thing for this expansion, isn't it? Sweep the leg, got it. This is a fury? What? Okay, I'm going to assume the longer fuses are safe. Got it. Safe switch for now. Just in case. No, did he just drink an energy drink? Combo. What's the combo? Oh, just double alert. Got it. This will probably have to be mitigated in Savage. Variant combo. Right. I can't see. With uses of me. Oh, that's rough even on normal, huh? The spins. This one. It's so quick. It's not fair. I did it. With no issues whatsoever. Hee
決まった挑戦者の勝利
The referee should kick him for smacking him earlier. Let's go the ball boy, I guess. I don't know. Alright, Yana. Who's my next opponent? You did it! You really did it! Even though you beat me, I'm absolutely over the moon for you. It's truly astonishing what you can do without a feral soul. With this, you're now the light heavyweight champion. Congratulations, Joe! Now, there's going to be a ceremony to officially crown you champion. All and sundry will be watching, so make sure you wear something you won't regret. Blech. I like this. It's fine. Ready, are you? Let's get you on stage for your big moment. Okay, I'll take more crit. My fellow citizens, we are gathered to recognize a new champion in the Arcadian, a rising star who shot to the top of the light heavyweight division at breakneck speed. Without further ado, please give a warm welcome to the man of the hour. The unstoppable upstart, the unenhanced but unbeatable, the one and only Gelato. Ooh. Even. There we go. Hi everyone, look, it's me. Hold it right there. Your victory was a farce, and I refuse to accept it. Oh my, it appears Brute Bomber is unsatisfied with the outcome of his match. You fought with 8 of you. How is that fair? Let's settle this one-on-one, just you and me. You're one to talk about fair. If it's supposed to be a one-on-one fight, fight without your bloody Bomb King. Shut your mouths. I make the rules here. What in the world just happened? Is this Wicked Thunder? They're back. New trope? I don't believe it. Wicked Thunder, the heavyweight fighter who suddenly vanished, has returned. I will have your soul. Prepare yourself. My soul. What's this? Wicked Thunder has just challenged the unstoppable upstart. Alas, as much as I wish to bear witness to their clash, Wicked Thunder's license was revoked upon her disappearance. I am unable to sanction such a match. Intriguing. Most intriguing. This voice, it's the President. I will allow a special exhibition match. Prepare Wicked Thunder's ring. Then prepare yourself, upstart. You heard it, folks. By permission of the President, a match will be held. Who will emerge the victor? Neoteric Witch or the Unenhanced Warrior? This is an event you cannot afford to miss. So, Yana. Eutrope, where have you been? Why have you come back now? I'm sorry. It's just, I wasn't prepared to see my sister like that. It's a shame your big moment was spoiled. But now that the match's been decided, there's nothing for it but to prepare. As a former heavyweight fighter, Eutrope's more than a cut above everyone you've faced thus far. Even so, having seen how quickly you've climbed up the ranks to become champion, I reckon you're far from overmatched. As Nayuni mentioned, Eutrope, or rather Wicked Thunder, harnesses the Levensteed soul and employs Electrope in battle. Her ring is a recreation of an imaginary city designed to allow her the full use of her powers. Her bouts are notoriously so dangerous that there isn't even seating for spectators. And while she's my sister, I'm your second. So you go out there, Jel, and you win this. Okay. What? There we go. I don't know why there's a delay for my chat hider. Alright, Yana, I'll do it for you. Wicked Thunder will be your toughest opponent so far, and by far. You have what it takes, Jel. I know it. Alright, if you say so. My tummy growled. I'm so hungry. Just want a bite. A small bite to eat. A nibble. Actually, I have a snack. Let me quickly grab some of it. One more snack. It's every time. Duty Finder just knows when it's an inopportune moment. Alright. Should I be worried? Hello, friends.
あのハイブリッド闘士が帰ってきた。次世代魔女ウィケッドサンダー。
Oh. There's gonna be art of her. I just know it.
Wrath
of Zeus. Who knows that it will still be halfway and savage. I see. I understand the mechanic. It's actually what I thought the Black Cat was.
エレクトロープの使い方を教えてやる。
エレクトロープが巨大な大砲にその力は健在のようだ。
What I should. Okay, class. I wasn't quite paying attention. I just made sure to
Could I?
get someone else up. Oh, it's still going.
変幻自在。翼がなければ作ればいい。
ビクトロフが大きな翼になんと神々しい。
Oh, I feel things. Like this again. I wonder what I should use.
これでどうだ？
おっと挑戦者ここでダウン。立ち上がっただが挑戦者はピンチ。
消し飛べ！
Top stay. Top stay.
挑戦者がダウン立ち上がれるか。挑戦者なんとか立ち上がった。
Things with the shadows? Wait. I'm not ready.
打ち払う！
I think I stand over here. It's fast.
消し飛べ。なぜ私の力が通じない。負けるわけにはいかないんだよ。
It's just like revealing each other. It's okay, guys. I have healing too.
消えるぜ。
What if she just never gives us the platform back?
その魂が必要なんだ。体が引くしかない。
なんとウィケッドサンダーが逃亡したぞ。挑戦者の勝利。
And yet we're not happy about it. Can't imagine why. Oh, tier complete. Woo.
実況はメテムでお送りしました。
Just gonna pass on 5 keys for now. Oh, okay, that's probably one. You're safe, thank goodness. But for you to actually triumph, it seems you have the stuff to succeed even in the upper divisions. I was hoping to have a word with you, Trope, but she's disappeared again. There's nothing else to do for now, so let's head back to the gym. Here. Gonna make me walk. I know it's not that far, but... Well, like... What is it? Sorry. Oh. The new tier is interesting, I will say. I'm curious to see what changes in Savage, because usually the biggest change for Savage is that the tells are all you have, because there's no markers anymore. So... That's why I don't mind going in here multiple times, because learning the normal mode helps you with Savage. Except for maybe like O10. Because O10S has a very specific set of attacks it does in the beginning. So it can throw you off if you do the normal mode. Naomi will have watched the fight at home. I wonder what she thought of... well, everything. Come on, let's head in. I'm sure Naomi's fine. Everyone's alive, that's all that matters. I'm relieved you're unharmed. Gel. Oh wait, is that the voice I gave her? I'm relieved you're unharmed, Gel. But what a shock it was to see you trope again, and in that manner. Speaking of... What are you doing here? Well, no matter. I'm not here to fight you, but to talk to my sisters. Good, because we have a mountain of questions for you. Why did you disappear without a word? What exactly have you been doing all this time? I'll explain everything in due course. But if you want to live, Yana, you need to give up fighting right now. What? Why? Because if you repeatedly transfigure your flesh with a feral soul, you'll eventually develop psychonecrosis, an irreversible disease where your own soul degrades. Once it's begun, it's too late. All you can do is await death, like me. This can't be true. I knew there were risks, but isn't that why fighters are immortalized? So we can get out before it's too late. Yana, have you ever met one of the immortalized? A life of comfort promised at retirement is just a lie woven to exploit us and cover up our deaths. But I remember them all. How can that be if they're dead? Rather than new homes, the fighters are taken to a secret facility. There, their regulators are removed, and they're kept in confinement until they die. Without their regulators fitted, Everkeep systems have no way of detecting their death, nor of preserving their memory. I had noticed changes to my body, and so decided to seek the counsel of the immortalized. And when I snuck into the president's office to ascertain their whereabouts, I discovered the sordid truth. I feared I would become another victim if I remained, and so I disappeared, and began searching for a cure to the illness. Did you find one? In theory, the remedy is another person's soul, but an ordinary one won't do. No, it has to be surpassingly dense. Like yours. I bear you no ill will, but you're my only hope of survival. Rather than ambush you in the city and cause a disturbance, I challenged you in the ring, certain I would claim my prize. I knew the President wouldn't pass by the opportunity for a thrilling match, but I had become weaker than I'd realized. It's the only reason we're having this conversation now. Next time, I will have your soul. Wait, Eutrope. Even if it's to save yourself, you can't just take the soul of another. It isn't right. It's easy for you to say. You don't live with the knowledge that every single moment your soul is being eaten away. Forgive my intrusion. I'd come to see how you were faring after your sister's sudden appearance. I fear I've overheard something most distressing. So you didn't know either, despite your position in Ascension Arcadia. Had I known, I assure you I would not commentate with such enthusiasm. It was in the belief that our fighters were safe that I enjoyed my work. There's only one thing to do. We make the truth public and stop the fights. I don't want anyone else to suffer. Oh no, that is the worst thing we could possibly do. The President shows no mercy to those who get in his way. Should we go public with his secret, no one would be safe. Not you, or me, or any of the fighters. That Eutrope was kept silent, I suspect, is because she understood this. I suppose you're right. In hindsight, it's because he's such a ruthless man that he could cover up the disease. I believe we have but one recourse. Gel. You must rise to the very summit of the Arcadian and become the Grand Champion. You see, the Grand Champion is granted access to all the souls in our repository. While it wouldn't be the intended purpose of this privilege, you would be at liberty to release them. By thus getting rid of all feral souls left, the fighters would no longer be at risk. With the skill you've displayed thus far, I have faith that you can do it. That was my intention anyway. Good, good. Now, it would garner suspicion if I lingered too long, so I shall take my leave. If you'll excuse me. As you'll recall, I can't fight in any matches for a while. Given what I know now, it's just as well. But I'll of course continue to support you as best I can. At the same time, Naomi and I'll undertake our own search for a cure for psychonecrosis. There has to be a way to save our sister without sacrificing you. Or anyone else for that matter. Yeah. Besides, I feel like getting a really dense soul is just putting off the inevitable. Because if it's eating away at your soul, it's just like, oh no, now you have more soul for it to eat. I guess. To be honest, I'm still trying to wrap my head around everything. I put on a brave face for Nauni's sake, but the truth is I'm terrified. I'm really glad to have you with us in this. This has become more than just a fighting competition, but for the sake of our goal, we'll have to go along with it. So come and find me here when it's time to begin your cruiserweight campaign. Ah, there is our new light heavyweight champion. I've been most eager to talk to you, my friend. Oh, it's the storyteller. I believe a proper introduction is in order. My name is Gabro, and I am a cartoonist. That is, a storyteller in the medium of art. Most of my works are inspired by the battles in the Arcadian, and I'd love nothing more than to chronicle the journey of the unstoppable upstart. Now, I still have some few preparations to attend to, but as soon as that is finished, I should be most obliged to hear your tales. Oh, is that for Savage? Bro's works are tremendously popular in Solution 9. And the fact that he wants to make a story about you is proof of your own popularity. You could do worse than have a chat with him. Got it. It's like savage and extreme and everything has always been a story. Like a retelling with embellishments or what-if scenarios. And, you know, it makes sense. It's gonna turn me into a cartoon. It'll be, interesting, to say the least. Let me just check. Do they have this up yet? Samurai... No. I'm probably still gonna have to wait. That's fine, I can just log out over here. Then when it is time, because I'm gonna be going in with my future static later tonight, although I'm not gonna stream it because I want to make sure I guide with everyone first, you know? Before I stream them. But, well, we'll see. And hopefully by then this will actually be out so I can start getting gear. Although, looks like it's gonna be like pants. A lot of skill speed. Pants and a bangle. Oh, and I have to get a ring, right? Pants, bangle, ring. Pants is 4 pieces though, isn't it? Yeah. I could get the pants this week. Which wouldn't be too bad. Pants also good for caster. Oh, you know, pants isn't bad for caster. So worst case, even if I do end up playing summoner in raid, I can just spend this on summoner instead of samurai. Okay, so that'll be the plan. And get some new pants. But I have tomes. I have so many tomes. Let me get some new shoes. Maybe some accessories. And the rest, I believe I have all of the samurai stuff. Yeah, so I can get the accessories for it too. Slings, sling, alright, and just enough tomes. Always good. So let's get out of here, Phlegethon. Oh, and I got my sword. Right. Alright. Gotta clear that out. Gotta clear that out. Alright, I have some inventory management to do, it seems. That's fine. So I can do that. And then it's prep. Oh, prep for raid. Oh boy, 3 weeks of normal raids. But that is all we're gonna be doing for today. It ended up only taking like 2 hours, which isn't too bad, considering I was queuing as DPS as well. But I do think the raids were fun. Some of the attacks are a little fast if you aren't looking for them. Especially the lariat, whatever the actual name was. Or it's like a 3/4 room cleave, maybe like 2/3. But, you know, I got through all of Eden, I can get through this, it's fine. So, but that is where we will call it for today. Thank you for coming out. I hope you enjoy the raids on your own time if you're gonna be doing them. And I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.